For the next 5 days, we're planning to drive the entire length of Scotland. From the border town of Lamberton, we're crossing the highlands and the lochs that Scotland is most known for to make our way all the way up to John O'Groats, the northernmost drivable point in Great Britain. But the real question is, will we, first-time RVers, be able to complete the journey in one piece? We got another issue, our stairs won't come up. We're out of propane. We think the transmission went out. That's not good. Can't get the leg up. Oh God, don't hit the cars. Join us as we experience the highs, look at this view, and lows of RV life in Scotland, and attempt to drive the 700 kilometers it'll take us to say we've driven the length of Scotland.
Welcome to Scotland!
The first 5 hours of our adventure was filled with picking up our keys for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, we have 12 minutes we have to wait. Not till 12. Awesome. Thank you. Some guy came out and was nice enough to let us go 10 minutes early, so he gave us a key. Ours is lunar.
Will you take my suitcase too? First things first, we are gonna go get some groceries for the week.
Here we go.
Oh God. Oh, it's so weird. Oh God, don't hit the cars. It says Tesco straight. Afterwards, we began our journey to the town of Lamberton, conveniently situated on the border of Scotland and England. We even saw a rainbow. We've actually got to go do a U-turn now because we're stuck on the England side.
Luckily, it doesn't look like there's a border crossing, so we'll be all right.
So back when Tyler and I started our world trip, we had a bunch of stickers printed off. Where should we stick it?
Wherever.
It's gotta be Deborah height. All right, there you go. Ready for our road trip?
Ready.
Tyler is currently looking up a campground for us to fill up on water. We just kind of assumed, I think, that it would come filled up, but there's no water. So we're gonna go hopefully find a campground and see if we can figure that out. After driving a few hours and not finding anywhere to park for the night, we ended up knocking on this person's door that we found on iOverlander, hoping that they had an open spot for us. This reminds me of the scene in RV.
Fire in the hole!
Not for the fun part.
The poops! Is that how far you got in your video?
Yep.
You should have bought some hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so bad. The plan for today is to head up to the national park, one of two, I think, here in Scotland. We already, I feel like, had such a productive morning. We emptied the wastewater, got new water, got rid of the toilet stuff. Actually, Tyler.
I was gonna say, I don't think this is a we.
Tyler did all of it.
But Deborah got the inside ready. So
Yeah.
Ready.
See, it's a team thing.
It is. Tomorrow we switch roles.
No. But I feel like the first 2 days are just kind of getting us out of the city. Bye, sheep. There's so many. And then hopefully we'll kind of like get more into the routine of trying out like RV life. It's definitely been a learning curve. Yeah, now we're on our way. That's not good.
I'm gonna go on a hike. Deborah's gonna go back into the RV.
Super windy, kind of chilly, and I just honestly don't feel like hiking. So, bye Tyler.
Bye. See ya.
Deborah from the future here, popping on really quick because it's the very last day that we have with our RV. I thought that while Tyler's out hiking the waterfall, this would be the perfect time to give you guys an RV tour. On the outside, it's pretty basic. We have our electric hookup, gray water waste disposal, a place to fill up with new water, and the place to take out the toilet, as well as a few storage options in the back. And since it's pretty chilly, we're gonna go inside. Once we make it inside, the front area is just the cab, basically the same as any other car. We did opt for an automatic because we can't drive a manual. However, manuals were a lot cheaper, so if you're able to learn and you're comfortable with it, definitely something to consider. Coming into the rest of the vehicle, we have the area where Tyler and I sleep up here. Really tight, but otherwise this table area typically also turns into a bed, but we are kind of too lazy to do that every day. Down here on the ground floor we have one main table and then another little table over here. One of the great features about this van, this RV, is that there is a ton of storage up top. We didn't even use any of these, and there's also lights at the bottom that you can switch on and off. Next up is the side door, and above that you can see all the electric water hookups if they're hooked up correctly. I don't really know too much about that because Tyler does all of that. Next spot is the kitchen. We've got a stove with 3 burners, a refrigerator, and more storage. They also provided us with some basic kitchen essentials. The refrigerator is also way bigger than we thought it was going to be, so that's a huge plus. Very last stop is here in the bathroom. We have a shower, a toilet, a sink, tons of extra storage space. I feel like people are always interested in bathroom situations. Also though, have to love the amount of windows that there are to bring in some sunlight. However, I will say they were not our best friend the entire week. So we had like leaking last night. You might be wondering why we got such a large RV for only 2 of us. Honestly, it was way cheaper to get this RV than it was to get a smaller compact RV or a camper van. Might be the option to go. It is a bit trickier to drive, especially on the super narrow Scottish roads. Now back to Tyler's hike.
So it turns out if you're actually coming up to the falls, it's spectacular, and it's only about probably a quarter mile in, so not very far at all. And there's a bridge over it, so I'm gonna go check it out.
After finishing his hike, we decided to meet back up for a quick stop for some fish and chips, and we decided it was best for us to continue on our journey. I convinced Tyler to get some fish and chips with me. Didn't take much convincing.
No, the fish is as big as my head.
We've officially made it to the Highlands. We're about so many miles out of Inverness.
Like an hour away.
The landscape has changed drastically. It is so much colder here, and we're gonna go back to the car. All the shape.
I wonder why they're just sitting on the side.
They want to see you driving.
They're watching me. I got us a spot.
Woohoo! You can stop driving?
Yes.
Good morning from rainy Scotland. We're heading somewhere super exciting today. Probably none of you know this, but we actually traced Tyler's family lineage back to this town here in Scotland called Keith. We're gonna go see if we can find the distillery that Tyler's family works at. So we're driving it today. We've been going through all these cute little towns. Yeah, I don't know, kind of cool that just Tyler has ties there and stuff. And the fall colors are just starting to really pop. Reds and oranges, yellows. It's really, really pretty. We have officially made it here to Key, Tyler's hometown.
My ancestors' hometown.
We did make a quick stop for lunch at a really cute cafe.
We stopped and eat at, where did we stop? Boaten Barn. Boaten Barn. Yeah, it's pretty good food. It's so hot. They're so good.
Best lemon cheesecake, best cheesecake I've ever had. If you come to Scotland, you have to go there just for the cheesecake. Now we're heading out to go hopefully see if the oldest working distillery here in Scotland is open. It seemed like most of the town was shutting down, so we're keeping our fingers crossed.
So far it looks good. There's some people parked there, but I just hope it's not all workers.
Yeah, of course, with our big old RV, we had to park way down the street because we don't fit in the parking lot. It's looking a little empty, so we'll see. Turns out they're not closed like we thought. It's actually really busy inside here, and we were lucky enough to get put on a tour that starts in like 10 minutes. It's a distillery tour, and even though it's pretty out of budget, we're gonna do it because when are we ever gonna be back here?
We have to do one. This was on our bucket list, so we have to do one more.
And it's Tyler's heritage.
And it looks like a very, very nice whiskey.
Yeah. They have bottles over there for 2,600 pounds.
Crazy.
It's insane.
And I'm taking that glass down from £5 to £5 to make a good deal for you.
As we toured the Strathisla distillery, we learned all about the ingredients that go into whiskey, as well as the entire process that turns those ingredients into whiskey. We also learned that unlike what we had previously thought, this is in fact not the oldest distillery in Scotland, but the oldest distillery in the Highlands.
We're going into the warehouse. Yeah.
Does it fit on your head?
Yeah, it fits pretty good. Yeah.
After our journey through all the different rooms of the distillery, we even got to try 3 different whiskeys on our own.
So for me, for this, on the nose, you've got kind of like, you're starting to get yellow fruits like apricots coming through, some apples. Yeah. Taste-wise, you've got like poached pears, baked apple, some caramel coming through, coffee, and then you've got a lot of spice at the end.
And since Scotland has a zero tolerance policy, Tyler got a to-go case for him to try at home. And now he's gonna try them out.
This is my cute little box that says zero tolerance. Stay safe on the road.
Don't drink and drive.
Nope. Oh, that's strong.
All right, that's all for now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Today we woke up here in Scotland to the sound of some cows. Actually, Scotland has a bunch of wild camping, so you can basically park wherever you want as long as there's no sign that says like no overnight camping. For us, that's been a great way to save some money. As for today, we're doing something even more exciting. We're gonna go looking for Nessie the Loch Ness Monster. After driving through some really beautiful colors on the way over here, we've made it to our harbor pickup point. If you guys have been following our adventure, you know that we always link the tours for you guys below. We'll see how this one goes. I think it's an hour cruise down the Loch Ness, and we'll see if we see Nessie.
Okay, so it's very steep, so please be careful as you go up the down here. Okay, guys? Thank you very much. Please go to the open door holding on. Please go to the open.
Sure.
Join us as we sail down one of the world's most famous waterways and hear about its history, legends, and the people who have shaped its story. Today's cruise takes us into the breathtaking expanse of Loch Ness, the largest body of fresh water in Great Britain. On a clear day, you can see the mountains of the Ness Range, where the loch just appears beyond the horizon. The loch has welcomed many famous visitors over the centuries, including St. Columba, kings and would-be kings, famous royals, and of course, monstrous fish.
It's just like a gas pump, to be honest.
We're out of propane. Not only does our fridge run on propane, but also our heating, our water heating. Yeah, that's about it. But it seems like everything runs on propane in this RV. Unfortunately, there's nowhere in Inverness that has a propane refilling station. We've spent the entire last hour just calling anyone who has to do anything with the outdoors or camping to try to find a spot we can fill up before we head even further north tomorrow. And although everyone's been super kind, we haven't been able to find anywhere. And the only person who hasn't picked up is the people we rented this RV from.
We're out of propane and we couldn't find a place to fill it, but luckily this place has it.
This is the machine we've been looking for.
I have to figure this out.
Just tell her it keeps exploding.
Yeah, he didn't know what that meant.
I'm a little bit scared that this whole thing's gonna explode.
Can you keep that green thing moving?
You want me to go up there? What green thing? No, it looks the same. It smells like propane though.
Yeah, can you come here? I feel like that's so dangerous.
Yeah. It's a little sketchy when there's propane just flying everywhere.
Yep, well we finally filled it up and we got full propane.
Hopefully we don't have to do that again.
Oh, we will. That was the worst thing yet about this thing. We're done.
I'm going in with you so that if it blows up, I'm not stuck out here. Now that we've gotten that figured out, we are officially starting the North Coast 500.
And we didn't blow up.
We did not blow up yet. That's good.
Yes.
It was very scary, actually. I didn't like that.
No, propane kept coming at me. Pretty scary.
Our first goal is to make it all the way from the south of Scotland all the way to the north. So we're about halfway there, I think.
Yeah, I think Inverness is about halfway.
We found some sheep. We've actually seen sheep the entire way up here, but this is the first time there's actually been a parking spot next to the sheep. They're really cute. Bye, sheep. See you never. We've just made it to our camp spot for the night. Another wild camping win. This
is the best one yet.
It's incredible. So this is like a seal watching spot. We're hoping while we're here tonight, tomorrow morning, we'll see some.
It would be awesome. We had to drive down some crazy roads to get here, but it was worth it.
It was so narrow. It was like the ones in Ireland, but so beautiful. We're literally right on the water. It's amazing. Now we get to spend the night here for free.
This morning, I cooked us vegetable omelets with some bacon.
Yum. Thanks, Tyler.
You're welcome.
So we woke up this morning and we found out that not only do we have an incredible view of the seals that are here, but there's a castle right there.
Right, like probably 50 yards away from us.
Like right behind where we were parked all night. Camping in Scotland's just different.
Yeah.
There's just castles and seals and it's pretty amazing. So before we get going today's gonna be a big day. You'll find out why in a little bit. But before we get going today, we thought we'd take a little walk, get outside because we haven't been moving around very much. And we're gonna go down the street to go see the sheep.
And just enjoy the ocean breeze.
Aw, sheep. Bah. I can't get him to come over.
No?
No. I really wanted to see the sheep, but cars keep passing.
Except for that.
Oh. So when cars come, we have to scooch into the grass side. And other cars have to pull over for them to pass.
It's pretty crazy or else you'll get hit.
It's pretty much like Ireland. Oh, the sheep's coming closer. Maybe he'll keep coming.
Maybe.
Okay, bye, sheep. So you might be wondering what we mean when we say today is a big day. Well, we should, hopefully by the end of today, be making it all the way to the northernest town that we can drive to here in Scotland.
And in all of Britain, I learned.
Oh, so there you go. It'll be a pretty cool day. Hopefully we can get there. It's only
50 miles, it says takes about 2 hours.
Yeah, and we've learned, however, that getting around in Scotland takes a lot longer than you think it will. But that is the plan. We've hopefully got a campsite for tonight at the very end of the road, and we should be able to make it there. So pretty exciting day. I'm really pumped to be able to say we've driven the length of Scotland.
And it didn't even take that long.
No, it really didn't. But pretty cool still. Yeah, we're gonna get going and keep our fingers crossed that we make it there tonight. And we're off. Goodbye, castle. Goodbye, sheep. Goodbye, seals.
Goodbye.
We decided to make a quick little pit stop here to fill up on gas and propane. We did end up finding like a little app that lists all the LPG propane like fill up spots in Scotland, and as far as that one goes, it says this is the last one on the entire like North Coast 500. We're gonna top off whatever little amount that we used last night.
Yes, we used quite a bit. We have to figure out how. I bet it's the refrigerator.
You think?
Yeah.
How much did we use? Like a third of it?
Third.
Okay, so we should be able to last 3 nights.
Yeah.
Don't blow up.
We did way better today.
Is your hand okay?
Oh yeah. Definitely not as cold as yesterday's.
So the funny thing about here in Scotland, maybe it's the whole UK, they call propane gas and they call gas petrol. So don't get those two things mixed up while you're here.
Yeah, it would not be good.
We made a quick little pit stop here in Golspie.
It said it's the best beach. You got an award for it.
Yeah, so we had to come check it out. It looks pretty, oh my god, there's a bee. Looks pretty average, but it's cute.
It is cute.
Good chance to stretch our legs.
Yeah.
And we'll probably head back to the van.
Yeah, and head on to the next spot.
You wanna go swimming?
Go ahead.
You could jump in.
They're seals. They said they have strong jaws.
Yeah, they did say be aware of seals out here. Yeah, pretty. Are you smarter than the gate, Tyler?
I passed.
I don't.
You cheated though, because you found I.
Yeah, I did. We're pretty smart. We made a quick pit stop, and this is Bad Bia Historic Village. They said it's like a half-kilometer walk, so we're gonna go see if we can find it. It's just like in a field of nowhere with our RV back there. We're gonna go check it out.
All right, we made it to the village. Deborah's gonna walk all the way down there to show you guys. I'm gonna stay here so I don't have to hike back up. No, we're done. We can see it from here. It's actually really cool. They started coming in like 1798. Most of the families came in 1802. And then they already moved on by 1804 because they turned it into like a sheep pasture.
We just saw the Highland cows.
They're so cute.
There was like 20 of them on the side of the road, but we can't stop because there's nowhere to pull over.
We'll see more.
They were so cute.
They were very cute.
Alright guys, we finally made it to the very tip-top town here in Scotland.
Made it all the way to the north of Great Britain.
Woo! Wikipedia says it's Thurso, but if you look at a map, it's actually John O'Groats. So we're going with that. We got to the campground. It is absolutely stunning. We can see the islands right across the water from us. There's a lighthouse in the distance. There's like a castle looking building that way. And the best part of all is that right here, literally our RV's right there, right here next to us is a whole field of sheep. I'm so excited. Hi, sheep. Okay, bye, sheep. See you soon. I'm like so happy to be here. Life is so great right now. The views are stunning. And yeah, tomorrow I guess we start the end of finishing the North Coast 500.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It is beautiful road.
We're gonna go explore town for a bit. We'll see you guys next time, and make sure to subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
There's Tooties.
Tooties.
First I had to figure out how to open the door, don't mind that.
Fish. It's a seagull. Oh, he just dropped it.
Oh,